they can clean up after themselves now, right? So if you say, listen, I'm about to run to the store and get some bread. By the time I get home, this house needs to be cleaned up. If you get back and the house not cleaned up, what's gonna happen? Some asses is gonna be on fire, right? That's what the Lord did with us, right? He gave us instructions and we violated them, right? What was some of the things that we wasn't supposed to do? We wasn't supposed to sleep with another man's woman. We wasn't supposed to steal from one another. We wasn't supposed to be out here recklessly killing one another. That's that we suffering in our own communities. Simple stuff like that, right? Give me Deuteronomy 4. And then you, no, not you. Give me Deuteronomy 4. You get Lamentations 4:17.
Bring it out.
Bring it out.
Bring it out. Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 17.
Go ahead.
As for us, our eyes yet failed for our vain help.
As for us, our eyes fail with our vain help. Vain means something that comes to nothing. We've been looking to who? We've been looking to the dollar bill to save us, right? I got a dub. I got a little dub too. Right, listen. We've been looking to this to save us. And we've been doing everything that is totally contrary to the ways of God to get it. Selling our bodies, other men selling women, shaking our damn asses, right? Selling each other dope, and even robbing, stealing to get it. Robbing, stealing, and killing to get it. And that's a problem, right? So our vain help, our eyes have looked for. Go ahead.
Time. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
In our watching, we watch for people that can't save us. Because as long as we chasing that dollar, whose face is on the dollar? A goddamn white man.
That's right.
That's right.
Which, if you guys have not known, is the devil that the Bible actually speaks.
That's right.
So you guys got to understand, we are the Israelites that the Bible speak of. All of you guys African Americans, so-called? Puerto Rican? Both your mother and father? What's your father? He's black. So your mother would be from the tribe of Ephraim. She's an Israelite as well. But you are what your father is. The man carries the seed. All right? So that man went and planted that seed into your mother, and the fruit that came out was a so-called Negro, so-called African American, which really is from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
The same tribe that Christ came from.
That's right.
All right? So we gotta understand these things. This is what we have to come back into. As long as we don't, hey, just continue to believe or continue to see the so-called white man rule over you. He gonna sit up here. You gonna put 80 hours into work. 2 weeks he'll come in, and guess what? And guess what? And guess what? You're gonna get paid for 65.
Making him rich.
Bring it
You
out.
get paid for 65, and then when you get home, you know, and then when you take your paycheck home, you know what they're gonna do? They go, hey, you got to give it right back to the landlord.
Right.
And if you own your house, you got to give it back to the government or to the state for property tax. You got to pay your utilities. You got to pay for them that nasty ass groceries that they giving us, right? Give me Nahum 1 and 6. That was it. We watch for a nation. We watch for a nation that cannot save us. Go ahead.
Verse 18. They hunt our
It
steps.
says they hunt our steps. Are we not being hunted in these streets? Is a black man a serious threat with just these bare hands in the streets? Come on, man. This is what the Bible's been telling us for a long time. Guess what? Our church has just been robbing us. Yes, robbing us of our monetary gain and of our knowledge itself. Bring it out.
That we cannot go in our streets.
We can't go on the street. Not only have we been hunted, I was just in there telling this Italian. When the Italians came over here, they became the slave catchers, modernly known as the police officers, right? So when we would get out of line, we would try to rebel and leave and go off of the plantation. It was the Italians that was going out. It was the Irish. Excuse me, it was the Irish. But the Italians came over here and they joined up with who? Their fellow white counterpart, and joined up with them, and they started to make money off of us. You see what I'm saying? So we turn around. We've been looking for these people, and they hunt us in our streets. Not only do they hunt us, but they convince us to start hunting ourselves. So it's an ongoing cycle. You guys read the Willie Lynch letter?
Oh, yeah.
See what I'm saying? We got to put ourselves against each other. Go ahead. Guess what? The Bible speaks to that. Read. Yeah. No, finish that, and then we got Haggai. And I'm going to let you guys go. I know you guys got to go. Y'all looking good today, too. I'm going to let y'all know that. All right? That red is really doing it for you. And the stripe, keep going. And, listen, you got to get that onk off.
I gotta get the what?
You got to get the onk off.
I gotta get it on?
You got to get it off. You know why? Here's the thing. What does the onk come from?
That's eternal life. That's simple. I'm a woman. I'm a spirit. I need life.
Real quick, hold on. What nation or where does that come from? The Ankh. The Ankh actually represents the womb.
Right. And that's why I'm weird. I'm a woman. I give eternal. I give life.
But here's the thing, right? The Ankh comes from Egypt. We just read to you that we was in slavery in Egypt. The same reason why people wear a cross.
So we gonna have to sit down and talk off camera.
No, listen. We can definitely do that. We can definitely. Your brother gave you guys the flyer. We can definitely sit down and talk off the camera. The thing is this, right? Everybody that's spitting this Kemetic, Hotep, Ashe shit, right?
Read out,
Nobody will ever tell you we're descendants of Egyptians. You know what they say? They say, oh, the Egyptians were very, very wise. The same way we look at white people now. We send our kids to their institutions. If we want to get up, we go to their colleges. We go to ITT.
Bring that out.
We go to their Catholic college. Go and become all late nurses, RNs, or whatever. That's what we have to do. So we can't be wowed by an elite level of knowledge, because guess what? We have that innate knowledge.
That's right.
We have an innate knowledge, and guess what? They got it from us.
That's right.
They got it from us, right? Finish that. I mean, bring down in Haggai 1, Leviticus 18 and 3. I'm gonna show you something about the Bible. Go ahead.
Book of Haggai, chapter 1, verse 6.
Bring it out.
Ye have sown much.
We have so much. You put 80 hours plus in every week, or 40 hours plus in a week, right? You've sown much. Read.
And bring in little.
But they paying us minimum wage. You know what minimum wage means? If I could pay you less, I would. But I can't. Because some white woman then said, listen, I will not tolerate being paid or underpaid. So then they said, I mean, you can't leave them out too. But if I could pay you less, I would. We sow much, but we bring in little. Read.
Ye eat, but ye have not enough.
There's plenty of us going poor. Sometimes, you know, we got a little hustle, we got a little pretty decent job. We can be full, but again, we got to go right. We can't take 2 weeks off unpaid. Shit, the whole house fall apart. You see what I'm saying? Y'all men in y'all lives? No?
I'm looking for something.
Yeah? You looking for somebody like us? Hey, well, listen. It's plenty of powerful men up here that's taking care of their family. Listen, that's taking care of their family. And all of the responsibilities that come with it, okay? Bring it out.
Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink.
Listen, our thirst is not quenched. Read.
Ye clothe you, but there is none more.
Hey, listen, we don't have enough clothes. Read.
And he that earneth wages to put into a bag with holes.
It says when we get wages, we put it into a bag with holes. Meaning as soon as we get it, we put it on top pocket and it falls right out. Our whole paycheck goes to bills, and bills. On some Destiny Child stuff, right? So here's the thing. Give me Leviticus 18 and 3.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 18 and verse 3. After the doings of the land of Egypt.
After what?
After the doings of the land of Egypt.
That's where you get that on from. After the doings of the land of Egypt, what?
Wherein ye dwelt.
Wherein we were. Read.
Shall ye not do?
Shall we not do? We can go into the 42 laws of confessions, or 42 confessions, right? The laws of Ma'at.
Hey, don't go to spell
Listen, we can go into all the spell 700. We can go to the Book of the Dead. We study all of these things, and they're never gonna tell you who you are. It's just gonna say, look, I got the knowledge. Follow me. And then they're gonna tell you, you know how they get you? The black woman is God.
Right.
They say, oh, the black woman is God.
Just what? Knowledge, power, faith.
She said knowledge, power, and faith. As far as what? Egypt?
No, just anything.
Just anything?
Yep, just having that knowledge and being able to, push yourself to the next level.
You know what's funny? I agree, but here's the thing: knowledge coupled with emptiness or something that's not complete, it won't do anything. This is what a lot of our sisters are suffering nowadays. What they say, the black woman has the most degrees. She's the highest rated college graduate. She has knowledge, but it's not complete with anything. It's coming from all types of brokenness. It's coming from all types of issues and anger. And then what happens? It causes strife between a man and a woman. So we can have all of the knowledge in the world, but if we're not complete, if we're not whole, it does nothing for us. Because the knowledge itself is everything. And this is what we're out here bringing to the people. If you don't know who you are, if you don't know where you come from, you damn sure don't know where you're going.
Good.
You got to do Deuteronomy 4. I'm going to show you this. This is the power. This is the power. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, but knowing who you are. Go ahead. 5. Yep.
Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgment.
The Lord taught us statutes and judgments. This is how we're going to... Somebody came up, a black man came up and asked us earlier. Matter of fact, he drives this 120. I don't know if this is him. But he says, I agree with everything you guys are doing, but what are you now going to do? What we want to do is we want to separate ourselves from our enemy. The man that brought us over here in ships.
Separate, acclimate.
Hey, no. We don't want to act.
Simple, live your own.